Okay, I'm going to do a real quick video here of the 1974 Yamaha TY250 Trials. I purchased this bike from the original owner outside of Owensboro, Kentucky. The bike was basically bought new, ridden a couple of times, and the owner decided that it wasn't what he wanted for the seat position. It wasn't comfortable for trail riding, and of course it's meant for trials riding, but anyway, it's basically all original with the exception of the front and rear fender. These are new reproduction fenders. I do have the original front and rear fender, as you see, and the original side cover. This plastic is in decent shape, but somebody at some point in time or another had tried to spray paint the plastic, and there were a couple of broken tabs on the original front fender. The back fender didn't have any broken tabs, but with the advantage of modern technology and the new polymer that they have for these reproduction fenders, I've been really satisfied with the way the new plastics are, and they look, I mean, to put the two together, they're a perfect match. This bike has a ton of compression. The chain, that's the original chain. It's still got the original Dunlop Trials universal tires on it. The tubes, they don't go down. They've been up, well, for as long as I've had it. I actually, when I rolled it out of storage, I aired them up, and they were just a little bit low. But tires and tubes are good. Front's a 21, and the rear's an 18. The brakes work great on this bike. It's a cable-driven rear brake assembly, and as well as the front. The brakes don't have any glaze on them, and it stops on a dime. I did repack the silencer. The original packing was kind of foul. I kind of went through and just kind of cleaned everything up. The tank does have a dent right here and a little crease right here. I think there's a couple of small dings just on the top. A few scratches, you know, 74 dirt bike, typical stuff. Neck numbers. Anyway, this bike's still got the plastic coating on the cable guides. It's really a low mile bike. It was never rawhided or taken out and ridden hard. The headlight and tail light for running lights, the switches are still operational. They work fine. Headlight, tail light work perfect. High, low beam works perfect. Even the brake light. You hit the brakes, the brake light engages and works great. So this bike I just rolled out this morning. I haven't started it in probably 2 weeks, so the pipe is ice cold. I mean, it's been sitting in my garage, covered up. But we will give it a one kick and see what happens. Generally, this bike starts on the first kick. It might make a liar out of me today, but we'll give it a try. Turn to run. And let's see what we got here. Warm it up for a second. Okay, so basically that's it running on choke. But you flip the choke off and take off down the road. I've ridden it around the neighborhood here, and it's a torquey bike. I mean, a lot of low end torque, but it has no leaks. I kind of polished the cases. The clear coat was kind of starting to peel, so I polished them. But the original belly pan underneath isn't busted or cracked or anything like that. And so basically what you see there is what you get. I've never had to kick it more than one time, believe it or not. and it goes through all the gears great, shifts smooth, clutch works great. Just a nice, it's not a restored bike, it's not a perfect bike, but it's a nice survivor bike, I'd say. But anyway, if you're in the market for a nice TY250 as opposed to a 175 or an 80, this could be the bike for you. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck.